Mic test. All settled down. This session is called to order. Let us all rise for the prayer to be followed by the Pambansang Awit and the Counselor's Creed.
Heavenly Father, we come before you today with grateful hearts, thanking you for the gift of this time together. We ask for your guidance as we gather to discuss, plan, and make decisions. Fill our minds with wisdom and understanding, and our hearts with patience and compassion for one another. Help us to speak with clarity, listen with open minds, and work together in unity. May our efforts today be pleasing to you and bear fruit that honors you. Bless this conference, Lord, and may your will be done in all that we do. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
I am a Philippine councilor mandated by law to enact measures and ordinances that redound to the general welfare of my constituents in their pursuit for happiness and prosperity. I believe in public service above self as a guiding principle of official acts, and as I tend to pathways of local legislation, may the Almighty guide my mind and heart that I shall be true to my constituents and the Filipino people.
Secretariat, please call the roll.
Honorable Jonna D. Alar,
Present.
Honorable Christopher James S. Solamilio, Honorable Lucille L. Credo, Honorable Edmond T. Pagbunukan, Honorable Howard A. Enriquez, Honorable Nelson T. Bandoles, Honorable Annalisa A. Tinaco, Honorable Prince Carl T. Baga, Honorable Mario T. Pascubilio, Honorable Sheena V. Truita, Honorable Christopher James S. Solamilio, Honorable Prince Carl T. Baga, and Honorable Sheena V. Truita are not around, Mr. Chair.
Having 7 members of the Sangguniang Bayan present, I therefore declare a presence of a quorum. Reading of the previous minutes of the previous session held last May 5, 2026. Any correction? May I hear a motion to approve? Yes, you're recognized, Honorable Credo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Chair, I move to suspend the reading of the previous minutes last May 5, 2025, and move to approve the previous minutes last May 5, 2026, Mr. Chair.
That is a motion to dispense the reading.
Yes, dispense the reading and approve.
There is a motion from Honorable Credo to dispense the reading of the previous minutes and approve of the same. Any second to the motion? Duly seconded, the motion is approved. Privilege hour? Yes, you are recognized, Honorable Lisa Tenaco.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everybody. I have this caught my attention, Mr. Chair, about this traffic rules of Darwin, and I'm sick of it because we all knew nga daghan gyud ang disgrasya sa Darwin, and to think nga I have with me on my hand, this is an ordinance and amended and revisions. Sorry. And still, wala ra gihapay effect ang ato ang balaod nga gihimo. And for sure, kay ang ato manggong kanang koan, we have lack of implementation as well. Wala nag-functioning uban. So I came up with this revise of Darwin Road Safety Ordinance, Mr. Chair. If I may, I can read my privileged speech for today, for this morning, Mr. Chair. To all my colleagues, good morning. I rise today on a matter of personal and collective privilege. The safety of every Dawinanon who walks, drives, and lives along our roads. My fellow councilor, we have an existing ordinance number 5-2016. We also have resolution number 16-111, appeal ang addendum sa traffic rules penalty. But let me ask you this. Is Darwin safer today than it was in 2026? The answer, Mr. Chair, is no. From our own eye, we seen an accident happen in our own town. Road crosses right the corner of our public market. Right the entrance of school sa Mayong Tubig, nga gani nahitabo, which is lead to sudden passing in front of Adventist Academy. Puro patay ang top causes. Overspeeding, disregarding stop sign, illegal parking, drunk driver, illegal loading, sudden U-turns after drop-off. The same problems we had in 2026, Mr. Chair, but the old ordinance can solve them. Why? Because it does not tell a driver where to stop. It does not tell a PUB where to drop off. It does not tell a delivery driver where to park. It does not give our PNP the authority to deputize officers to help them. That's why, Mr. Chair, I filed today the revised Darwin Road Safety Ordinance of 2026. This is not a new tax. This is not anti-business. This is not anti-driver. This is pro-life. This is pro-Darwin. What does this ordinance do? Three things, my fellow councilors. First, It saves children. We had amending speed limit from 30 kph down to 20 kph in all school zones. We are adding market zone and hospital or clinic zones at 20 kph. We designate 10 intersection as well as all-way stop, including the all school zones, the public market, because the old ordinance killed our children by being silent. This new ordinance speak clearly 20 kph where children walk. Second, it brings order. We defined exactly where you can drop off passengers. 9 or more official PUB stops. 1 minute for tricycle, 3 minutes for jeep. No more sudden stop sa tunga sa highway. No more U-turn after drop-off. We regulate delivery trucks so your Shopee or any parcel package arrives, but the rider does not block the pedestrian lane. The national highway is not a parking lot. The Kanto is not a terminal. Third, empowers. Section 18, and we authorize the Chief of Police, PNP Dawin, to deputize, train, and supervise them. Because the PNP cannot be in 23 barangays at once, we also make passengers liable if they force driver to drop off in prohibited areas. We create road safety trust funds so that every peso of fine goes to paint, signs, uniform, and salaries for enforcers, not to the general fund. Mr. Presiding Officer, some will say this will hurt tourism. This will hurt delivery. This will hurt drivers. I would say to them, what hurts tourism is tourists getting hit by motorcycle because there was no stop sign. What hurts delivery is a rider getting killed because he parked on a blind curb. What hurts driver is confusing law that gives them a 200 fine today and lead the passengers dead tomorrow. This ordinance does not stop progress, it protects it, because there is no progress in town where parents are afraid to let their children walk to school. To our tricycle drivers, you will have official PUB stop, no more hazard loading, no more lalis enforcer. To our business owners, your customers will have 15 minutes parking lots. To our delivery riders, you will have designated zones. You will have night safety rules with hazard lights. To our barangay captains, your tanods can now deputize to help to every Dawineño. You will have the right home safely. Colleagues, Ordinance number 5-2016 served its time. Resolution 16-111 served its time. But Dawin in 2026 is not Dawin in 2016. We have more cars, more tourists, more delivery riders, more habal-habal. We need rules for 2026, not 14 years ago. We are not just repealing one ordinance. We are repealing 3 overlapping documents. Resolution 16-111, Ordinance 5-2016, and its addendum to give Dawin one clear, strong updated law. Therefore, Mr. Chair, I move that this revised Dawin Road City Ordinance of 2026 be calendared for first reading today, that we schedule in public hearing to hear constituents, the drivers, the parents, the resort owners, the delivery riders, the PNP. Because safety is not an ordinance. It is our responsibility. It is our legacy to the next generation of Dawineños. I trust that this body will stand with me, not for me, but the child who will cross the street tomorrow at 20 kph and live to tell the story. Thank you, Mr. Officer. Thank you, colleagues. And may God keep Dawin safe. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Lisa Tinaco. Anybody who would like to interpolate, comment, suggest with regard to the proposed ordinance of the Honorable Lisa Tinaco? Hearing none, again, thank you very much, Honorable Lisa Tinaco. Let's move to The next, and that's going to be the question hour. I don't think we have somebody who registered for that. Committee reports. Yes, Honorable Mario Pascobello, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning to all members of the Sangguniang and to our staff. Last April 28, Mr. Chair, the Sangguniang Barangay of Barangay Lipayu submitted in this August body an ordinance regulating the traffic along the highway and the road crossing towards Magsaysay. However, during the deliberation of the said ordinance, there was some question rises and some clarificatory questions with regards to some provision of the ordinance. And the result was it will be heard first. The committee hearing will be conducted, and we call the attention of the members of the Sangguniang Barangay and other resource person that can help craft the said ordinance, Mr. Chair. And there was a committee hearing conducted by the Committee on Barangay Affairs together with the Committee on Peace and Order. And present during the said committee hearing, Mr. Chair, was our acting municipal vice mayor, the chairman, yours truly, Honorable Lucille Credo, being the vice chairman of the Committee on Barangay Affair, the Honorable Tinaco, Analisa Tinaco, I presume she's the chairman of the LDRIM, as well as members of the Peace and Order, and the Barangay Captain of Lipayo, Honorable Randy Aldion, and Barangay Kagawad in the person of Anthony Bandian, Gaussiano Tubog, Honorable Arvin Alam, Honorable Alex Yucor, Honorable Mike T. Delfino, and their secretary, Suidilo D. Alagasi. The result, Mr. Chair, was the said ordinance was discussed by all the members and invited guests present, and the concern rises that the barangay road from Lipayo to Barangay Magsaysay is the concern, and the highway part was leave on the hand of the Department of Public Works and Highway, being the barangay has no authority along the highway. Pinpointed area of concern is the curve of the road where traffic measures and proper signages are necessary to help prevent accident and violations. Honorable Lucille suggested that the exact number of meters from the curb lane to the proposed placement of the traffic signages should be clearly specified to ensure visibility and effectiveness. Furthermore, the committee noted the recommendation stated in Section 4 and advises to visit the mayor's office and submit a resolution requesting the deployment of a traffic enforcer during peak hours to help manage traffic flow and maintain order in the area. And in Section 7, the committee recommended adding provision requiring the issuance of official receipts to violators from the barangay, provided that the receipts are duly authorized by the BIR. The concern raised, Mr. Chair, was one, most of the violators are minors. Therefore, the committee recommends calling the attention of the parents or guardians of minors violators to help address and resolve the issue. Number two, traffic enforcement is currently handled by barangay tanods. However, there are instances when barangay tanods are unavailable due to personal and household obligations. And the recommendation of the committee, Mr. Chair, is number one, as mentioned by a while ago, this is suggested by Honorable Credo, to conduct an on-site inspection and measure the exact placement of the traffic signages. Number two, include part of the ordinance section, a provision on definition of terms. It is absent of the said in the said ordinance, Mr. Chair. Number three, coordinate with the mayor's office regarding the request for traffic deployment of traffic enforcers during peak hours. Number four, ensure that official receipts issued to violators are BIR authorized. Number five, strengthen coordination with parents or guardians of minors violators. Number six, explore additional support or scheduling arrangement for barangay tanods to ensure continuous traffic enforcement. And the last, number seven, is request for certification of the road status from the Municipal Planning Development Office that road from the crossing in Lipayo to Tugawi belongs to Barangay Road in order for them to regulate the said road, Mr. Chair. That was the committee report conducted by the two committee, Mr. Chair, the Barangay Affair and the Peace and Order. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Pascobello, for that committee report. Any comment? Hearing none, let's move on to the calendar of business. Secretariat, please.
Mr. Chair,
Honorable
Um,
Pascobello,
I move to adopt this committee report.
there is a motion to adopt the committee report of our LNB president, duly seconded by Honorable Lucille Credo, duly seconded by Honorable Lisa Tinaco as well. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Let's move on to the calendar of business. Secretariat, please.
Business of the day, letter from Honorable Alvin V. Truita, Acting Municipal Mayor, requesting for an authority to enter into and sign the Memorandum of Agreement between the Municipality of Darwin and the Department of Finance for the implementation of programs and initiatives on local revenues administration and property valuation. Care of Honorable Mario T. Pascubilio.
Honorable Pascobello, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Here with me is a letter from our acting municipal mayor, Mr. Chair. May I read this, the content, Mr. Chair?
Yes, go ahead.
This is dated May 5, 2026 to the Honorable Sangguniang Bayan members, Municipality of Darwin, Negros Oriental, through Honorable Juna D. Alar, our acting presiding officer. Honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan, greetings. Respectfully endorsed to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan is the attached Memorandum of Agreement between the Municipality of Darwin and the Department of Finance, DOF-BLGF, relative to the implementation of programs and initiatives on local revenue administration and property valuation. In this regard, may we respectfully respect for the, I think this is request, for the authority of the acting municipal mayor to sign the said memorandum of agreement on behalf of the municipality of Darwin. Your favorable consideration on this matter will be highly appreciated. Attached herewith is the memorandum of agreement for your reference. We are hopefully for your favorable consideration on this matter. Thank you. And signed by our acting mayor, Mr. Chair. There is here attached, Mr. Chair, is the letter also from the executive director of the Bureau of Local Government Finance, from the Department of Finance. May I read this message also, Mr. Chair? Can I? To the Honorable Galicano E. Trueta, this is, by the way, dated on November 26, 2026. To Honorable Galicano E. Trueta, Honorable Municipal Mayor Darwin Negros Oriental, subject, request for authority to sign the Memorandum of Agreement on the Local Governance Reform Project. Dear Mayor Trueta, the Local Governance Reform Project, LGRP, is ongoing, focusing on developing the Real Property Information System, RPIS, and the Computer-Aided Mass Appraisal, CAMA system. The Municipality of Darwin is among the prototype local government units participating in this subject, as per the Memorandum of Agreement signed on May 11, 2023. A new MOA is being prepared to renew the commitment of the parties to the project, including the use of information technology equipment. We kindly request that you review the draft MOA attached and coordinate with the Sangguniang Bayan for the issuance of resolution authorizing you to sign the MOA on behalf of the Municipality of Darwin. Please submit the resolution to facilitate the finalization and execution of the MOA. Your prompt response is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your attention on this matter. Very truly yours, Consolacion Q. Agauli. Saan eh? Magbasa ni. Executive Agauli. Executive Director of BLGF, Mr. Chair. So, I think this MOA, Mr. Chair, is I ask the attention of our assessor's office, but since our assessor's office is not around, Mr. Chair, to shed light for us, he's maybe on some meetings. But this is just a renewal of the MOA signed on May 11, 2023, Mr. Chair. This is with regards to the RPT, Real Property Collection. So that's, I think this was already presented in May 11 Sangguniang Bayan, Mr. Chair. And they wanted to renew the said Memorandum of Agreement. I think that's all, Mr. Chair.
What's the pleasure of other members of the Sanggunian? You may proceed, Honorable Pascobello.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And so, since this is just a renewal of the said agreement, Mr. Chair, and I presume this enhance the collection of taxes from our local government, and there was no questions from the honorable body. So I therefore move to authorize our acting municipal mayor to enter into an agreement, memorandum of agreement between the Bureau of Local Government, what's this? Department of Finance, through Bureau of Local Government Finance, and the Municipality of Darwin to enter into an agreement, Mr. Chair. That's my motion, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion from Honorable Pascobello to grant the request of the local chief executive to enter into and sign the memorandum of agreement between the Municipality of Darwin and the Department of Finance for the implementation of programs and initiatives on local revenue administration and property valuation. Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Next item, please.
First reading of the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Regulating Access to Coastal Areas and Public Beaches within the Jurisdiction of Municipality of Darwin Negros Oriental, prescribing curfew hours for non-resort and resto guests, and providing penalties for violation thereof. Care of Honorable Mario T. Pascobilio.
Honorable Pascobello, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This idea, Mr. Chair, come up after my personal observation and the suggestion of our PNP and other Philippine Coast Guard and other um, even the residents and the resort owner, Mr. Chair. So, I read my opening introductory statement, Mr. Chair, for this ordinance before I read the title.
You may proceed, Honorable Pascobello.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This matter that touches the very heart of Darwin's identity, our beautiful, pristine beaches. For generations, these shores have been our pride. I mean, the beach of Darwin, specifically District 1, 2, and 3, which is a source of livelihood. Kay mo na yato ang mga panahiran man na nato diya sa una. A place of peace and a natural treasure that draws visitors from near and far. But in recent times, we have observed a growing concern that threatens the cleanliness, safety, and beauty we all cherish. Nighttime visitors coming in from 10 p.m. until even earlier than that, until in the morning sometimes, have increasingly left behind piles of trash, plastic bottles, food wrappers, cans, and other waste scattered along the shore and even washed into our sea waters. These litters does not only spoil the view, it harms our marine life also, damages our ecosystem, and even suffocate wildlife, including turtles, increases our waste management costs, and burden our community workers who tirelessly clean up after others. Worse, it undermines our reputation as a responsible, eco-friendly destination, and it puts at risk the health and safety of everyone living in or visiting our town. We have listened to the concern of residents, fisherfolk, and other environmental groups, even PNP, as I mentioned, PCG, even waste workers. We have studied the situation carefully, and today, it is my honor that I'm going to present this proposed ordinance in the first reading, which is an ordinance regulating the entry and access to Darwin beaches. My proposal is from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And this measure is not about restricting enjoyment of our natural resources. It is about protection. It is about setting clear guidelines to ensure our beaches remains clean, safe, and sustainable for us and for generations to come. By limiting access during these late hours, we aim to significantly reduce littering, allow our environment to rest and recover, and make it easier to monitor and maintain the cleanliness we deserve. This ordinance also outlines penalties for violation, ensuring that everyone respects the rules we set for the common good. Let me be clear, this is a collective responsibility. This ordinance is a step forward, but its success depends on our cooperation from residents, business owners, and visitors alike. We want everyone to enjoy Darwin's beauty, but never at the expense of our environment or our community's well-being. I stand before you today confident that this measure is necessary, fair, and in the best interest of Darwin. I ask for your full support, your understanding, and your commitment to uphold this law so that our beaches may always remain the clean, beautiful, and welcoming that we love. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, with that, Mr. Chair, in that note, may I read in the first reading this proposed ordinance, an ordinance regulating the entry and access to Darwin beaches. My proposal is from 10 p.m. to 5 p.m., 5 a.m., and providing penalties thereof. So moved, Mr. Chair.
All right, there is a motion from the Honorable Pasco Bello to approve on first reading the proposed
Direct.
ordinance regulating access to coastal areas and public beaches within the municipality of Dawi Negros Oriental, prescribing curfew hours for non-resort and resto guests and providing penalties for violations thereof.
That's right, Mr. May I correct, Mr. Chair, my title?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. I move to pass an ordinance regulating access to coastal areas and public beaches within the jurisdiction of the municipality of Darwin, Negros Oriental, prescribing curfew hours for non-resort and resto guests and providing penalties for violation thereof. So moved, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Any comment with regard? Yes, you're recognized, Honorable Credo.
Mr. Chair, if the honorable author will allow me to be part as a co-author of this ordinance, Mr. Chair.
There is a manifestation from Honorable Credo for her willingness to be part or to be a co-author of the said ordinance. So it's a pleasure of our sponsor, author.
Respectfully accepted, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Anything
you.
else with regard to the proposed ordinance of Capitan Mario? Hearing none, let's move on to the next item. Secretariat, please.
Mr. Chair, excuse me, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable Pasco Bello.
Can I move for a committee hearing with regards to this ordinance, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
And
Can we identify a date and an exact time?
may I ask the Secretariat what would be the available, but probably next week, Mr. Chair. And another, Mr. Chair, may I ask also during the committee hearing, the committee on peace and order.
Who chairs the Committee on Peace and Order, by the way?
I think it was by Honorable Alvin before. Kinsay Vice.
If I'm not mistaken, a presiding officer cannot chair a committee.
Murag si Kuan, Honorable Pagbunukan man siguro to.
Yeah.
Kinsay to.
We can check on that. I'd also like
Yeah.
to suggest that the Committee on Rules
yeah.
be part of the committee meeting.
Thank you.
Honorable Bandoles, please.
Yes, if I may, Mr. Chair, thank you. Unfortunately, I am not available May 19 to 21. I'll be attending a seminar.
Duly noted.
you.
Yes, the Secretariat is asked to please identify a date. Should we identify now, Honorable Pasco Bello, or we can identify later? But there is a pending motion from the Honorable Author for us to conduct a committee meeting for his proposed ordinance.
My suggestion, Mr. Chair, we will just talk after our hearing.
Noted.
Our session, by the way.
Any
Yeah.
second to the motion? Duly seconded, the motion is hereby approved. So the Secretariat is asked to please schedule a meeting whenever the majority is available to attend. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next item, please.
First reading of the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Repealing Resolution Number 16-111, Municipal Ordinance Number 5-2016, and its addendum on traffic rules, penalty, and enacting the revised Darwin Road Safety Ordinance of 2026, establishing comprehensive traffic rules and regulation, subject to all laws and providing penalties for violation thereof. Care of Honorable Annalisa A. Tinaco.
Honorable Tinaco, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before I move to first reading, Mr. Chair, I would like manifest about this. This inspiration, it's inspired me to create and revise this ordinance, Mr. Chair, because of the Barangay Lipayo was we were conducting a committee meeting last Friday ba to? Last Friday. Thursday. Well, anyway, Mr. Chair, even our mayor, Honorable Galicano Truita, nga kana bitong magkanang flag ceremony ta. Sige gyud na niyang i-announce ang sa PNP, intended to PNP nga kaning ato ang traffic rules, traffic violators. Kay nakita gyud niya nga inagawas niya sa iyahang kanang kuan balay, pag-agi niya sa kanang national highway, ang mga kanang sakyanan gyud is passing through, kusog mo dalagan, kusog ang kanang kuan. And ako sa nakita, Mr. Chair, it happened last week nga kanang crossing Lipayo, crossing Maayong Tubig. It's kanang very crowded gyud. And wala pud tay katong mga PUB bitaw, wala sila stop sign designated area, which is kung mulabang ka sa kanang kuan, gikan ka sa bukid, mulabang ka pa tungog highway, naay mohunong nga buses or tricycle or jeepney tungod pod sa ato ang crossing. So blind ang ato ang kanang kuan gyud kalsada, dili ta kakita. That causes also an accident. And there's another also, it happened in Lipayo. Nakakita ko duha ka bata ning labang bisag na nay pedestrian, ha? Nilabang sila sa kanang kuan, wala gihapon sila ni pahinay. So unsa may atong buhaton ani? Creating kanang tawagan ni kanang fines. Tagkuon nato kay para kining mga ato ang violator maoy kanang kuan, maoy mag-suffer dili ng mga pamilya nga mag-atubang sa problema kung naay madisgrasya. So fines is kanang kuan gid nato ma-implement nato. It's a higher fines kaysa mga previous nga kanang kuan, Mr. Chair, is 200 pesos. Pero kanang 200 pesos ba og naay madisgrasya, naay magkanang kuan? Muduol baya nato ng mga pamilya, ha? Dili na nato kanang kuan, dili nato ikailat na atong mga tong mga kauban po dire nga duulon pod sila pangayuan og problem, pangayuan og financial. Kay namatay na sa ospital, sige kog balik-balik anig ka ng adtog swad nga yung tabang. So, mao ni atong makita, no, Mr. Chair, nga kinahanglan i-update nato ning ato ang traffic rules and magbutang tag more kanang kuan, atong i-deputize ning atong mga tanod, barangay atong ikanang kuan sa per barangay kung asa ang mga dangerous zone gyud siya, i-deputize nato, pinaagi sa kanang PNP, sila mo conduct ana, sila mo deputize kung kinsay pwede. So mao ni I came up with this ordinance, Mr. Chair, nga hopefully makatabang ni sa ato ang lungsod sa Dawit nga ato ang disgrasya, medyo dili man gyud nato, no, mabalaan nga ang disgrasya gani. So dili nato mabalaan gyud, pero naatay prevention. Prevent nato nga ang mga kanang vehicle nga mo pahinay gyud sa anang dapita diha sa lungsod, diha sa kanang public market. Daghan ung tao diha molabay. Pero nganong manaapaghihapoy madisgrasya kay tungod walay disiplina ang mga drivers. Wala pud ta pud nato nabutang ang mga specific stopover, wala nato nabutang ang specific nga kanang KPH kanang pagdalagan bitaw unsay tawag ana kanang speed limit. So gamay ra gyud atong makita. Ang uban pod is dili makita kay natabunan sa mga kahoy. So Mr. Chair, kung naay mo kanang kuan, if any question about the the first proposal for my ordinance, I may take that before I move.
May I suggest a few things, Honorable Tinaco? Oo.
Yes.
If you could incorporate in your ordinance designated stops sa mga buses, mga jeepneys, or mga easy rides as we call, no? I can remember the municipality or city of Naga in Cebu kung kamo makabantay sa ilahang mga waiting sheds, no? Very nice, very modern, and they can even earn income out of their waiting sheds kay murag doon na sila by spot wherein maka-advertise ang mga private companies, no? Problema sa ato is pag widen man gud sa road, no, nahimo naman tang 4 lanes karon, ang katong mga waiting sheds kani adto wala na nabalik. And maunang ang mga pasahero bisag asa na lang mag-atang, unya ang mga public utility vehicles bisag asa na lang pud muhunong. So if you can incorporate in your or in your ordinance ang pagbutang og mga designated areas for bus stops, jeepney and easy ride stops.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I already put that in my ordinance, but is it also to be identified first, and after we conduct the to conduct the committee hearing with the PNP and some involved of the offices, we can create that, Mr. Chair.
Do we also have a murag permanent paradahan for our multi-cabs kaning atong mga easy ride?
So far, Mr. Chair, the mayor will kuan siguro makahatag kay before na istoryahan naman nga about sa parking, and we don't have space yet, so probably the discretion of the mayor.
Because I think ang current nga sitwasyon is naa sila sa highway,
Nasa
no?
highway, naa sa District 1,
Oo.
naara sa Daplin. So, maog yun atog yun ng pangitaag ka ng public parking space sa ilaha.
Maybe you could also check on that, Honorable Tinaco.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, you may proceed. Honorable Bandoles, please.
Mr. Chair, I just want to comment on the title because it says repealing. Repealing is different from amending. My question is, or my suggestion is, maybe we can, instead of use repealing, we can use amending, because I believe there are provisions in the Municipal Ordinance number 5-2016 which are still applicable at this present times. I mean, amending na lang siguro. Thank you.
What's the pleasure of Honorable Tinaco?
Ay, sir. Here with me also, Mr. Chair, ang kanang ito. The original ordinance. Kuan man ni siya kabuo.
One more thing.
Yes, Honorable Bandoles.
Thank you. And Mr. Chair, I believe during our first term, there was also an ordinance which regulates the speed limit.
Yes.
I think we have also to
amending.
consider that.
They already amending this section, only section, Mr. Chair, section 4, paragraph B, the paragraph 2 of resolution number 16111. So, gi-amend na ni siya kanang Mr. Chair, and also they have in January 7, 2020, gikuan po ni siya og addendum. Resolution number 20-001, ordinance number 20-01. It says an addendum to ordinance number 5-2016, also known as the Municipality of Darwin Traffic Rules and Regulations, subject to all laws and providing penalties for violation. And this they changed the I think the additional siguro
Addendum, yes.
addendum, ang driving without helmet and driving using cell phone.
Katong kang.
Mao ni
If I may, Mr. Chair, I remember there was an ordinance sponsored by the acting municipal
Yes,
mayor, speed
yes.
limit
Yeah.
ordinance.
Naadiri sa kanang kuan, ordinance amending section 4, paragraph 4, paragraph B, and 2, resolution number 16, enacting ordinance number 5-2016 entitled Speed Limit. Ang the rate of a motor vehicle shall not exceed the following maximum allowable speed: barangay district 1, 2, and 3. It's 4 km. Barangay Masaplod. So, wala diri gibutang manggod ang additional sa mga kanang sa school, no? Sa market. Wala. Puro ra ni sila kanang kuan sa ato ang National Highway. Wala gyud gi specific diri. So, mao ni ang iyahang kanang kuan. And then, amending by Honorable Vice Mayor when he was a councilor at the time, 2022. So, maano siya. So, I don't have any comment if we can change into the addendum to amendments,
No, dili kaning repeal.
revealing.
Yes.
Okay. So, if I may interrupt, can we finalize on the title? May I call for a 5-minute break? Sige. Session will now resume.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I will read the first proposal ordinance. An ordinance enacting the revised Darwin Road Safety Ordinance of 2026 prescribing traffic rules and regulation and penalties and repealing for these purposes resolution number 16-111 of municipal ordinance number 5-2016 and its addendum. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion from Honorable Lisa Tinaco. Any second?
Before, Mr.
Joey?
Chair, before the approval.
Yes,
Mr.
you're
Chair.
recognized, Honorable
Ah,
Enriquez.
Siguro, Mr. Chair, mga may og copy aning previous ordinance, Mr. Chair, kasi kay masig ma-overlap na ano, parang guided po may next session.
The Secretariat is requested to please provide copies to our honorable members so that they will be guided. I understand that we have a group chat, no? However, others would prefer hard copies. Others would prefer hard copies. So, for those who would want hard copies, kindly signify in the group chat that you would be needing hard copies. For those who would opt to just check sa atong group chat, okay ra pod. The Secretariat is requested. Yes, the Secretariat will take care of that right after, I believe, sa atong session. Thank you very much for that suggestion, Honorable Enriquez. There is a pending motion to approve on first reading the proposed ordinance of Councilor Tinaco. Any second? Julie seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Second reading of the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Creating the Position of Senior Tourism Officer, Salary Grade 18, and defining the function of said position under the Office of the Municipal Mayor in Dawi Negros Oriental. Care of Honorable Nelson T. Bandoles.
Honorable Bandoles.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, here with me is a copy of the ordinance, which is supposedly which has been proposed to be approved on its second reading. May I read portions of the ordinance, Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Ordinance number _2026 entitled An Ordinance Creating the Position of Senior Tourism Operations Officer, Salary Grade 18, and defining the functions of said position under the Office of the Municipal Mayor in Dawi Negros Oriental. Section 1, Creation of Position. There shall be created the position and corresponding salary grade under the Office of the Municipal Mayor to wit. Item number 1-42, the position is Senior Tourism Operations Officer with a salary grade 18. Duties and functions of the position. Number 1, directs, manages, and supervises the day-to-day internal administration of the tourism unit, supervises tourism personnel, organizing workflows to enhance functionality and efficiency, develop tourism plans, policies, and strategies, oversees the development, implementation, and monitoring of comprehensive tourism strategies and programs, coordinates the planning and execution of special events, festivals, and tourism-related projects with national, provincial, and municipal offices, ensures that tourism practices are sustainable and balanced with environmental needs, manages marketing initiatives and promotions for tourism sites, produces or oversees the production of tourist information materials, including artwork, press releases, newsletters, and tourist guides, liaises with local operators, media designers, and printers to promote local tourism, manages the accreditation and monitoring of tourism-oriented facilities and service providers, prepares and submits regular reports, proposals, and policy recommendations, proposes budgets and identifies training needs for the office, and performs other duties as assigned. Section 3, remuneration. The newly created position shall have a corresponding salary and allowance as provided by law. Then effectivity. The ordinance shall take effect upon approval. So this is the entire draft of the proposed ordinance, Mr. Chair, which is due for its second reading.
Thank you very much, Honorable Bandoles. Any suggestion, recommendation from other members? Hearing none, what's the pleasure of our sponsor?
Yeah. Since there are no comments or recommendations or suggestions, Mr. Chair, may I move to the motion?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I move to approve on second reading the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Creating the Position of Senior Tourism Operations Officer, Salary Grade 18, and defining the functions of said position under the office of the Municipal Mayor in Dawe Negros Oriental. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion from the Honorable Bandoles. Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Thank you very much, Honorable Bandoles. Next item, please.
Second reading of the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing the Dive Dawin Festival as an annual tourism, cultural, and environmental event in the municipality of Dawe Negros Oriental to be held every year from June 25 to June 29, providing funds therefore and for other purposes. Care of Honorable Annalisa A. Tinaco.
Honorable Tinaco, you are recognized.
Mr. Chair, hit with me an ordinance institutionalizing the Dive Dawin Festival as an annual tourism, cultural, and environmental event in the municipality of Dawe Negros Oriental to be held every year from June 25 to June 29, providing funds thereof and other purposes. Mr. Chair, I would like to request for our secretary to read the second reading.
Secretariat, please.
An ordinance institutionalizing the Dive Dawin Festival as annual tourism, cultural, and environmental event in the municipality of Dawe Negros Oriental to be held every year from June 25 to June 29, providing funds therefore and other purposes. Authored by Honorable Prince Carl T. Baga. Whereas the municipality of Dawin is widely recognized for its exceptional marine biodiversity and world-class diving sites, making it a prime ecotourism destination. Whereas festival serves as effective platforms to promote tourism, environmental awareness, and cultural heritage and cultural economic development. Whereas an institutionalization of the Dive Down Festival will ensure its sustainability, proper planning, and continuous promotion in the year to come. Whereas it is the policy of the local government unit of Dawin to promote sustainable tourism while preserving and protecting marine ecosystems. Now therefore, be it ordained by the Sangguniang Bayan of Dawe Negros Oriental in session duly assembled. Section 1. Title of this ordinance shall be known as the Dive Dawin Festival Ordinance of 2026. Section 2. Declaration of Policy. It is hereby declared the policy of the Municipality of Dawin to promote ecotourism and sustainable development, protect and conserve marine biodiversity, strengthen local identity through cultural and environmental celebrations, and encourage participation of stakeholders in tourism and environmental programs. Section 3. Institutionalization. The Dive Dawin Festival is hereby institutionalized as an annual festival of the municipality of Dawin to be held every year from June 25 to June 29. Section 4. Objectives. The festival shall pursue the following objectives. To position Dawin as a premier Dawin destination locally and internationally. 2. To promote marine conservation and environmental awareness. 3. To generate livelihood and economic opportunities for local residents. 4. To showcase Darwin's culture, arts, and traditions. 5. To strengthen partnership between government, private sector, and stakeholders. Section 5. Creation of the Dive Darwin Festival Organizing Committee. There is hereby created a Dive Darwin Festival Organizing Committee composed of Municipal Mayor, Honorary Chairperson, SB Committee on Tourism Chair or Co-Chairperson, members, Municipal Tourism Officer, LDRRM, Municipal Agriculture Officer, PCF, or the Municipal Health Officer, Menro Officer, representatives from accredited dive operators, barangays, youth sector, and accredited NGOs or environmental groups. Function, plan, implement, and supervise festival activities. Coordinate with concerned agencies and stakeholders, and ensure environmental compliance of all activities. Section 6. Festival activities. The festival shall include but not limited to scuba diving competition and exhibition, underwater photography and videography contest, coastal and marine cleanup drives, environmental awareness campaigns and seminars, cultural shows, street dancing, and local performances, and trade fairs, food festivals, and tourism exhibits. Section 7. Environmental protection measures. All festival activities shall strictly comply with environmental laws and regulations. The organizing committee shall ensure no damage to coral reefs and marine habitats, proper waste management during activities, and promotion of sustainable diving practices. Section 8. Funding, 500,000. Funding for the festival shall be sourced from annual municipal budget. Section 9. Incentives and partnerships. The municipality may grant incentives or recognition to participating stakeholders, sponsors, and organizations that significantly contribute to the success of the festival. Section 10. Implementing rules and regulations. Within 60 days from the approval of this ordinance, the organizing committee shall formulate and adopt the necessary IRR. Section 11. Separability clause. If any provision of this ordinance is declared invalid, the remaining provision shall remain in full force and effect. Section 12. Repealing clause. All ordinances, rules, and regulations inconsistent with the ordinance are hereby repealed or modified accordingly. Section 13. Effectivity. The ordinance shall take effect after compliance with publication and posting requirements under applicable laws. That would be all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Secretariat. Any observation, correction, suggestions with regard to the second reading of the proposed ordinance?
Nara ko'y kanang, even though this is the sponsor from Honorable Prince Carl Baga. Mr. Chair, I have just a slight question nga kanang mga mga divers sa ato ang kanang kini nga event. Naaman ni sila kanang registration fee. Asa man mapunta ang registration fee? Ani. I hope nga naatauntay ka ng kuan diri no, naata resource person kasi kan reading baya ni.
That is a valid question, no? Because I think Dive Darwin is in coordination with different stakeholders, especially with the resort owners, no?
I remember before ang Dive Darwin, ang registration fee nila is individual na siya. I think that was more or less 1,000. 500? Pero kabalot nga naagid siya registration fee kay na daghan ba yung mga international national international mga divers. So dako ang kuan ani, dako ang kita ani sa registration fee, and akong pangutana is asa kinsay nag-hold sa registration fee kung sa Norda ba or gi-deposit pud nila sa ato ang lungsod kay to think mohatag biya tag funding ani is 500,000 pesos for kanang every year na siya. And also we should include nga aduna kini registration fee. Mao ra to, Mr. Chair. Hopefully nga naa siya makatubag ani unta no nga second reading baya ni.
Yes, Honorable Credo, you're recognized. Thank you very much, Honorable Tinaco, for that observation.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, this is just a suggestion. Since wala man ang ato ang author aning ordinance, and then we don't have any resource person that can answer all the queries that we wanted to know, so maybe as well we will just move reschedule na lang dito to the next session until such time nga na ang ato ang author gyud sa ordinance, Mr. Chair.
We can lay this on the table.
Yes, so that we will be enlightened, Mr. Chair, sa tanang mga questions that we want to raise.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And maybe we can review the funds needed because I think that's 500,000. Oo. And in connection to what Councilor Tinaco has mentioned, there is a registration fee for all participating photographers, I believe. So funds can also be sourced out from that registration. And let's also be clear on what Dive Dawin is all about. Because if you're going to go back to the kining list of events in the ordinance, mura siya nahimo ng cultural celebration rather than katong original gyud niyang activity, which is photography, underwater specifically. Yes, I see a raise of hand. Before I recognize Honorable Pascobello, and is there something you would like to add, Honorable Credo? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I just want to add, Mr. Chair, as far as I've known, kay na himo naman nato ni few years na, this activity will take for at least 1 week. Magdaghan ni siya nga activities, Mr. Chair. And then naa katong ilahang the photography, and also for environmental awareness po, they're doing some scuba rero from the underwater cleanup. So daghan gyud ni siya nga activities, Mr. Chair. So munang mo suggest jud ko nga we need to lay this on the table, and then we will wait until our honorable author is around so that he can explain and enlighten us on the activities that they're going to have on this ordinance. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Credo. I see a raise of hand from Honorable Pascobello. Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just to give a little background of this ordinance authored by Prince Carl, nag-start yun sa Dive 7, and it was organized by our municipality together with the tourism office, no, under the tourism office. Giusob lang ni og Dive Dawin, no? But as far as I know, Mr. Chair, ang usas ga facilitate ani pag ga-organize ani is NORDA, the Negros Oriental Dive Resort Association, something together with tourism. So I think in the next session, Mr. Chair, as manifested or suggested by our Honorable Credo, to lay this matter on the table so that the Honorable sponsor will be present, we can also, if possible, we will call also the attention to be a resource person, the President of NORDA or representative, as well as the tourism, maybe also the treasurer's office, because this entails also budgets. So, and we may be asked of what was happening before, kay murag ni budget punta ni last year. So, hayon to unsay ato gibudgetan, siguro mangutana ta, no? So that is my suggestion, Mr. Chair. So to call the attention of NORDA, tourism, and the treasurer's office, or any other resource person that can shed light and give us more understanding of this ordinance, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, I think it's best to also invite NORDA officers, no? The activities listed in the ordinance must be aligned with what NORDA is also planning, since they are the sila magid ang nangulo ani sa sinugdanan pa lang. I see a raise of hand from Attorney Bandoles. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, we just have to make sure that it is stated in the ordinance as to who will be the beneficiary of the proceeds of this activity, because we have to also to make sure kung asa ang funding, because if it is a collaboration or a collaborated activity with NORDA, then it has to be shown that NORDA also has its corresponding obligation. It would be absurd if the municipality does not earn anything from this and it is NORDA. If that is the case, then we are indirectly funding, no, an association out of public funds, which I believe is not allowed under our law. So that is something that we have also to look into. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Councilor Bandoles. Well noted. So we'd like to ask the Secretariat to please facilitate the invitation for all the resource persons needed for, if I may ask, was there a committee meeting conducted for this purpose? Wala. Can we, wala yun, no? Just to clarify, wala tayo committee meeting nga gi-conduct for this purpose. May I hear a motion to conduct a committee meeting?
Mr. Chair, I move a motion for to conduct before to approve the second reading, lay the table first
Okay.
and conduct a committee hearing.
Right. There is a motion to lay on the table the proposed ordinance in connection with the institutionalizing of Dive Dawin Festival. Any second? Julie seconded. The motion is hereby approved. And another motion to conduct a committee meeting. The schedule will be finalized by the Secretariat after the
Yes,
session.
another motion for committee meeting on this second reading proposed ordinance. An ordinance institutionalizing the Dive Dawin Festival as an annual tourism, cultural, and environmental event in the municipality of Dawin. Mr. Secretary, you just okay. Thank you.
There's a motion from Honorable Tinaco. Julie seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Thank you very much, Honorable Tinaco. Let's move on to the next item.
Third and final reading of the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Operationalizing Women's Participation in Paid Labor During Project Implementation in the 23 barangays of the Municipality of Dawin Negros Oriental. Care of Honorable Lucille L. Credo.
Honorable Credo, you may proceed.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Okay, so the public hearing was convened last March 11, 2026 at Mega Market. So to gather inputs, feedbacks, and recommendations on the proposed ordinance aimed at institutionalizing equal access, fair compensation, and skill development of our women engaged in paid labor. So after a thorough discussion and considering all the valuable inputs raised during our public hearing, so we have crafted this ordinance to institutionalize fair labor practices and genuine empowerment of women. So we value every voice of our community, and I am pleased to confirm that some suggestions were included in the ordinance, Mr. Chair. So this ordinance will ensure the equal pay for our equal work, expands opportunities and beyond traditional roles strengthen the skills development, and prioritizing our women. So it is not just a policy, but to create a step toward inclusive development where every individual, regardless of gender, has the chance to contribute and benefit fully for our community projects. So, Mr. Chair, I believe we don't have any other questions, Mr. Chair. So can I proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. So I move to approve the third and the final reading of an ordinance operationalizing women participation in paid labor during project implementation in the 23 barangays of the municipality of Dawin, Negros Oriental. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion from Councilor Credo to approve on third and final reading her proposed ordinance. Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Congratulations, Honorable Credo, for this initiative. Rest assured that we are one with you in this ordinance.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to the next item.
Third and final reading of the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Mandating Primary Tourism Enterprises to Secure a Tourism Compliance Certificate as one of the requisite for the issuance of mayor's permit in the municipality of Dawin and for other purposes. Care of Honorable Annalisa A. Tinaco.
You may proceed.
Mr. Chair, here with me again, an ordinance mandating primary tourism enterprise to secure tourism compliance certificate, TCC, as the one of the requisite for the issuance of mayor's permit in the municipality of Dawin and for other purposes. I believe, Mr. Chair, we already discussed this. They already also conducted the public hearing, and there are some changes as well. The attached Annex A. So I think there's no problem about this, Mr. Chair, because ang katong mga changes nga atong gi-add is they already comply.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to approve the third and final reading for an ordinance mandating primary tourism enterprises to secure a tourism compliance certificate, TCC, as one of the requisite for the issuance of mayor's permit in the municipality of Dawin and other purposes. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to approve on third and final reading. Do I see a raise of hand? Okay. I'm sorry. Again, there is a motion to approve on third and final reading the proposed ordinance mandating primary tourism enterprises to secure a tourism compliance certificate. Any duly seconded? Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. The author of this ordinance is Councilor Baga, correct? Yes, congratulations, Councilor Baga. May we proceed with the next item, Secretariat, please?
Third and final reading of the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Establishing the Recognition of Outstanding Dawinanon Awards and Allocating Funds for Incentives to Honor Exemplary Contributions in the Municipality of Dawin, Negros Oriental. Care of Honorable Nelson T. Bandoles.
Honorable Bandoles, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So this ordinance has been the subject of several commendations and suggestions. So may I proceed with the third the motion, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Thank you. So I move that the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Establishing the Recognition of Outstanding Dawinanon Awards, RODA, and allocating funds for incentives to honor exemplary contributions in the municipality of Dawin, Negros Oriental be approved on its third and final reading. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to approve on third and final reading the ordinance establishing the recognition of outstanding Dawinanon Awards or RODA. Any second? Julie seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Thank you very much, Attorney Bandoles. Let's move on to the next item, please.
Resolution adopting and strongly supporting the resolution of NACO, Kamabiyagko, and BOFAS opposing the plan of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, DENR, for the declaration of Mount Talinis as protected area. Care of Honorable Mario T. Pascubilio.
You may proceed, Honorable Pascobello.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Here with me, Mr. Chair, is the a resolution of three people's organization in our three barangays, namely Barangay Malungkay, Nagpantaw Agriculture Cooperative, NACO. We have also from Barangay Magsaysay, Kapunungang Mag-uuma sa Bidyaw Agriculture Cooperative, Kamabiyagko. And the third, Mr. Chair, is from Bulok Farmers Association, BUFAS. The content of the ordinance, Mr. Chair, is mainly objecting the proposed plan of the Department of Department of Environment and Natural Resources to declare the Mount Talinis, and there's an area here, 4,847 hectares, to be part of the expanded NIPAS Act or part of the protected area under Republic Act 11038, which will become a forest protected forest. And I presume that there was a committee hearing 3 months ago, and the record of that is under our secretary. Conducted by, it was attended by the DENR representative, and I heard that they discuss about the Lake Nailig. They talk about the Lake Nailig, which is part of that forest, part of our municipality, jurisdiction of Dawin. And there was a report that the water within that lake is contaminated by the coliform bacteria. And the coliform bacteria is mainly come from the west, from human. And that happens because there are mountain climbers that come up and down, traversing on that lake, and probably they stay overnight on that lake and they use that lake as their toilet. So that contaminate the water, which is very important for our people. And there was a question raised that since that forest is under the management or supervision of the DENR, and the representative from DENR, as I understand, the record is in the secretary, manifested that they don't have capacity to protect that lake. So therefore, with this proposal to declare that forest, including that lake being mentioned, as under the protected area, was objected by the people, or specifically the people's organization, because of that incapacitated supervision and management of the said agency. In fairness, to the DENR, probably they don't have any forest or rangers that are looking after that wide 4,800 hectare forest. And that is the reason I presume that this people's organization objected because of that they don't have capacity, and another, I presume that they are also collecting some fees for the mountain climbers. And as all we know, through the experience of Apo Island, it is the ENR who are collecting, and no single centavos that goes to the share to the local government unit. And this is the main reason why the people objected to the plan. So here with me, Mr. Chair, is the content of the resolution submitted by these three organizations to this body. Can I read? This is just in Cebuano, Mr. Chair.
You may
So,
proceed.
this is very understandable to everyone, including the viewers. This resolution is coming from Nagpantaw Agriculture Cooperative. A resolution nga nagpahayag og lig-ong pagsupak sa plano sa Department of Environment and Natural Resources, DENR, sa pagdeklara sa bukid sa Mount Talinis ingon nga protected area pinagi sa Kongreso. Because to declare as a protected area, Mr. Chair, it will be an act by Congress. Number one, diin sa ang bukid sa Mount Talinis, usa ka mahinungdanong tinubdan sa panginabuhian sa daghang lokal nga komunidad nga nagsalig sa agrikultura ug uban pang tradisyonal nga pamaagi sa pagpanginabuhi. Diin ang plano sa Department or DENR sa pagdeklara sa maong lugar ingon protected area pinaagi sa balaod sa Kongreso, mahimong makapugong, makalimitar o makadaot sa panginabuhian ug adlaw-adlaw nga kalihukan sa mga residente nga dunay nagpuyo ug nagatiman sa maong dapit. Diin wala pay igong hapsay ug inklusibong konsultasyon o pakiglambigit uban sa mga lokal nga komunidad, mga lumad, lokal nga kagamahanan sa lungsod, ug uban pang stakeholders nga direktang maapektuhan sa maong deklarasyon. Diin ang lokal nga kagamahanan o komunidad adunay katungod nga madungog o aktibong maapil sa paghimo sa mga desisyon nga adunay dakong epekto sa ilang panginabuhi, katungod ug palibot. Karon busa ipahibalo nga kami ang mga sakop sa Nagpantaw Agriculture Cooperative as well as the Bulok-Bulok Farmers Association, Kapunungan Mag-uuma sa Bijaw Agriculture Cooperative, Lawom. Sorry. Nagpahayag sa among lig-on og malinawong pagsupak sa plano sa DENR sa pagdeklara sa Mount Talinis ingon protected area pinagi sa Kongreso sa kasamtangang porma niini. Ipahibalo pa nga among gihangyo ang DENR nga magpahigayon og mas lawom, transparent og inklusibong konsultasyon uban sa tanang stakeholders aron masiguro nga ang mga interes katungod o kaayuhan sa lokal nga komunidad mapanalipdan og matuman. Ipahibalo pagyod nga among gidasig ang pagsusi og pagpatuman sa alternatibong mga pamaagi sa pagpanalipod sa kalikupan nga nagbalanse sa konserbasyon ug sa panginabuhian sa mga residente. Sa katapusan, ipahibalo nga ang mga kopya niini nga resolusyon ipasa ngadto sa Sangguniang Bayan sa Dawin ug sa opisina sa Halangdong Mayor sa lungsod sa Dawin aron sa ilang kahibalo ug angayng lihok. Giaprubahan karong 16 nga adlaw sa Abril 2026 sa NACO Multipurpose Cooperative Kamabiyagko o kining Bupas. Nining ika 16 Abril. Ako kining gipamatud-an o gipirmahan sa sekretary sa Kapunungan o pamatud-an sa ilang chairperson. So they have a common content, Mr. Chair, of these three cooperative, no? The same whereases. So that's why I just include the name of the kapunungan, no? Attached here with also, Mr. Chair, is the memorandum of agreement for the co-management of the forest land use plan dated May 9, 2005 between the DENR, the LGU, and the Philippine National Oil Company. And may I read a portion of this whereas, Mr. Chair, can I?
You may proceed, Honorable Pascobelio.
That in witness thereof, in witness it, PNOC or EDC is mandated to manage the Palinpinon Geothermal Reservation in Negros Oriental, including the forest areas of the municipality of Dawin pursuant to Presidential Decree 1515 as amended by Presidential Decree 1749 and Executive Order 223. Here also, Mr. Chair, is one of the whereas is the local government unit of Dawin is mandated to protect and manage the 4,847 hectares of unallocated forest lands in Barangay Magsaysay, Bulok-Bulok, Baslay, and Malungkay, Dako, as shown in the map marked as Appendix A, subject to the ground verification which forms as an integral part of the agreement in order to enhance the area's ecological and environmental functions while increasing its resource capacity to support sustainable livelihood. Consistent with the DENR, the ILG Memorandum Circular 2003-01, which provide the mechanism for shared responsibility and management. The local government unit of Dawin, PNOC, EDC, and DENR have agreed that the co-management of forest lands supports the ongoing process of preparing the municipal forest land use plan that provides directions for shared responsibility and co-management arrangement. And this agreement, Mr. Chair, is still in effect because according to the effectivity clause here, paragraph E, since this is dated 2005, May 9, 2005, this is still in effect after 25 years. This agreement shall take effect immediately and shall remain in effect for 25 years unless mutually rescinded or renewed by both parties. So, as part of the request of the association, Mr. Chair, here is to ilang i-mention diri nga palaluman pa ang pagtuki sa maong proposal. Siguro I heard that the DENR already conducted a public hearing in the mountain. Probably it was not properly disseminated to especially this people's organization. That's why part of their whereas here is wala pa'y igong hapsay og inklusibong konsultasyon. So siguro palaluman pagod siguro nato ang pag-istoryaan ni Mr. Chair. Because I will share to you what's happening in Apo Island. And this is why we have these hindrances and complaint by the people. Because prior to the declaration of Apo Island as protected area, there was only few people attended during the consultation. And very, very minimal. And it was not properly explained by the said agency what will happen, especially to the collection part, especially to the revenues that will be collected. Morning nahitabo ron nga na mga complaint dito, including the management of the land. So dili kayo kulang. In fact, this is what I told to the DENR, na murag medyo kulang inyong pagpasabot sa mga tao gyud kayo. Munang naay mo banda or naay mo reklamo. So importante kay na makasabot ng mga tao sa content sa mga programa, dili nato lipot-lipoton. Kay magka-problema ta ahead in the future. Og dili nato og murag atong ilipot ang mga katawan. So for me, Mr. Chair, I will support to the request of this association by calling more public hearings and consultation to the people prior to the approval. This is on the process of social acceptance, Mr. Chair, because this is part of the declaration to establish a protected area. There must be a social acceptance by the community. So this is part of the process, and this will be submitted also to the Congress for their deliberation. And maybe lacking there is a ilahang resolution, Mr. Chair, is the copy furnished to the our honorable congresswoman, and maybe other congresswoman man also, House of Representative members in our Negros Oriental. So that is the content of this claimor or manifestation of this association, Mr. Chair. That's all.
Thank you very much, Councilor Pascobelli, for bringing this up to or before the Sangguniang Bayan. If I may comment, no, primary jurisdiction of Mount Talinis falls under the municipality of Dawin, and the range, the jurisdiction, is being shared by two other municipalities, if I'm not mistaken, which are municipalities of Dawin and Zamboanguita. Tama ba? Yeah. It's being shared by Valencia, Dawin, and Zamboanguita. But the main or the primary jurisdiction falls under the municipality of Valencia. Therefore, if I may suggest, before we act on this, before we, because what's being asked of us is an adoption and a resolution strongly opposing the plan, which is to declare Mount Talinis as a protected area. However, before we act on that, we can coordinate with these municipalities, mainly with the municipality of kining Valencia. What's their take on this since sila man ang dunay primary jurisdiction sa Mount Talinis? What's the pleasure of other members? Councilor Pascobello?
I think it's true that Mount Talinis is it falls under the jurisdiction of the three municipality. However, we will just focus on our part, the 4,827 hectare. But it is also a brilliant idea to call the attention of these three municipality. We will sit down together and discuss
Yeah.
about it. Because
It should
I believe, Mr. Chair, that their proposed is not only the 4,800 hectare. They will include also the Valencia and the whole range of that mountain.
Yes.
So it is proper that we will sit down together with these three municipalities and discuss whether it's favorable to grant it as a protected area or not. And probably call also some maybe president of the people's organization to also shed light for their demand, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Thank you.
It should be a collective initiative, no? It should not just be coming from our municipality. Dapat madunggan na to unsay take sa Valencia ug Zamboanguita niining plan sa DNR to declare Mount Talinis as a protected area. I see a raise of hand from Councilor Attorney Bandolas. Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So my take on this is this is a matter of utmost concern. Why? Because if the Mount Talinis area will be declared as a protected area, technically the farmers living within or near the vicinity cannot anymore develop or what you call this, or cannot anymore till or cannot do something, no, insofar as the area that is being declared as a protected area. So we have to protect these individuals because, like, apparently the resolution is signifies their clamor, no, and their concern. also their not only theirs but also the families, no, and their generations. So we have to, yeah, we have to do something on this. And yeah, the good suggestion is we have to coordinate with the three municipalities that are directly involved in so far as the exploration, the development, and the utilization of the Mount Talinis area. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Attorney Bandoles. What's the pleasure of other members? Yes. Hearing none, my suggestion is that we can closely coordinate first with the Sangguniang Bayan of Valencia and what's this? Zamboanguita, no? If I may ask the secretariat or the secretary, was there a precedence na wherein these three municipalities were able to convene and discuss with regard to the jurisdictional concerns of Mount Talinis? Was there by any chance? Wala pa. But of course there's no provision man siguro no that will prohibit us from doing so. So may we ask the secretariat to coordinate with these municipalities being mentioned, mainly with the municipality of Valencia. Yeah, but before that, let's hear it from the sponsor. No, what's your pleasure, Councilor Pascobello? Is it okay for us or for you to coordinate first with these municipalities being mentioned? Kay ang ako among suggestion, dapat collective ang atong voice. Kay kung ang ipangayo sa atua is a resolution to support and strongly disagree sa plano sa DNR, it would be much stronger if kuan siya kanang kauban nato ang Zamboanguita ug ang Valencia niini.
For me, Mr. Chair, is it is I will stick with the plan to call the attention of this representative from these two municipalities, no? But we should ask first whether the DNR initiate to include Valencia jurisdiction and Zamboanguita, maybe only the part of Dawin. So this is, we need to ask or queries on this. If ever, we will call there is a meeting between these three municipalities. Probably it would be also wise to call the representative from the INR
Yes.
for them to open and shed light what is the plan of this department that they are going to declare that as a protected area. And there was already manifestation by the representative from them that they cannot protect, they cannot manage. And that's the reason why the Lake Nailig is contaminated. So we will call them also and call also the president of these three PO, Mr. Chair, para makadungog po sila unsay positive or unsay advantage, disadvantage, no? Nga ang usa ka lugar nga madeklarar nga protected area. So that's my take, Mr. Chair. So we will not decide probably this time, but we will call first the attention of this. But we should not wait too long, Mr. Chair, because maybe the INR is already working.
They are on the process.
On the process, working in the Congress, and we should work as soon as possible and submit this copy of what transpired to our meeting to our honorable Congress representative. Parang if dili favorable, our representative can block, no, the initiative of the department, no.
Yes.
So that's all, Mr. Chair, for me.
Thank you, Councilor Pascobello. Well, we can, with, of course, our consensus, pwede man siguro ta maka-adapt sa resolution nila and support as well. And then we will proceed with the coordination sa Valencia and Zamboanguita.
Yeah, I think that is better.
Attorney Bandoles.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think that is a better move considering the urgency of this proposal.
Mm-mm.
So we can proceed with the resolution adopting and strongly supporting the move of these cooperatives, and later on we need to conduct a coordination meeting with three ra ba? Wala labot ang bakong, Sir Jun, ani. So with three municipalities affected by the proposed move to declare Mount Talinis as a protected area.
Thank you very much, Councilor Bandoles. I think ang tenor sa atong letter is for us to seek kining a joint resolution, no, a joint resolution strongly opposing the plan of DNR to declare Mount Talinis as a protected area, mainly because our concern is that mawad-an og panginabuhi ang mga nagpuyo dinha, no, nga walay laing gisaligan kundi kana lang yung mga resources nga naa sa Mount Talinis. Yes. I see a raise of hand from Councilor Enriquez. Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, naka-remember ko mga 7 years ago siguro. Nag-meet ni sa mayor sa Valencia. Kabayan ini, Mr. Chair. Kabayan ini. Hantod ron, murag di man gud sila og kinsay tag-iya gud ining Mount Talinis. O kinsay kinadakan nag-abot na mi ani one time pero wala agyoy kuan nga nahilot ni siya, Mr. Chair. Ang ako ra ini, Mr. Chair, nga asa tataman ug sa atong lugar mura putay atong protektahan og bahala na sila og dili sila mosugot kay naka-meeting na mi ani one time, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. Well, that's our direction right now, no. We will pass the resolution nga gipangayo sa atua. However, it's also best that we coordinate with Valencia and Zamboanguita because the bigger the clamor is to opposing or to oppose the said plan of the DNR, mas dako ang chance nga madungog ta sa gobyerno no nga dili mapadayon ang maong plano nila. But yes, thank you very much, Honorable Enriquez, for sharing that. Any other suggestion before we move on to the resolution? Yes, what's the pleasure of Councilor Pascobelio?
Before I make my motion, Mr. Chair, in fairness post DNR, ang ilang tumong pagprotektar man. But ang nakalisod lang kay tungod sa kay-stricto sa maong balaod, ma-deprive pud mo usahay ni panginabuhi tinuod sa mga katawan. Nasublaan po sa regulate kay national law man guni. Apart from it is national law, it is an special law. So murag medyo hait-hait po ning penalty ani gunoon. Kanang mo minilyon na ng penalty. So but that's true, Mr. Chair. We will just proceed for considering an adoption of the request of these three people's organization, cooperative in our municipality. So I move to pass a resolution adopting the resolution of Nagpantaw Agriculture Cooperative from Malungkay Dako, the Kapunungang Mag-uuma sa Bidyaw Agriculture Cooperative from Magsaysay, and the resolution from Bulok-Bulok Farmers Association from Bulok-Bulok, Barangay Bulok-Bulok, Dawit Negros Oriental. So move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion from Councilor Pascobelio adopting and strongly supporting the resolutions of NACO, Kama, Biagco, and BOFAS opposing the plan of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources for the declaration of Mount Talinis as protected area. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Thank you very much, Councilor Pascobello. Next item.
Unassigned business, letter from Honorable Alvin V. Truita, Acting Municipal Mayor, requesting for the review of existing and proposed local ordinances and resolution to ensure conformity with the advisory issued by the DILG dated April 13, 2026, regarding the compliance of the local ordinances and resolutions with RA number 7942.
Where do we have copies for everyone? No, I think this is just a reminder to all sangguniang bayan, no, to be kining careful sa mga resolutions and ordinances nga ipasar dinhi sa sanggunian. They actually cited a case, no, against if I may read lang, no, very briefly. Province of Occidental Mindoro versus Agusan Petroleum and Mineral Corporation. And then murag ang decision sa Supreme Court was in favor of the private entity, no. So ingon ana ra, copies of such will be distributed to all the members so that we will be guided, especially with the resolutions and ordinances that are being taken up in the Sangguniang Bayan. All right, so that's about it. Let's move on to any announcements from the Secretariat.
Announcement, we have a public hearing this coming Thursday, May 14, 2026 at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the committee meeting tomorrow, May 13, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. regarding the proposed ordinance declaring the tourism zone of the municipality of Dawin, establishing the tourism ecological fee, providing for its collection, sharing and utilization, and prescribing penalties for violation thereof. The venue is in the office of the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall.
All right.
That would be all,
And for the
Mr.
public hearing, what are the ordinances that will be taken up so that the public will be informed?
And for the public hearing and the proposed ordinance are an ordinance for prioritizing local suppliers, makeup artists and handlers in the municipal programs, projects, and activities in the municipality of Davao Negros Oriental, institutionalizing a local preference system consistent with existing laws, providing funds therefore and for other purposes.
And that's authored by Councilor Bandoles.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
What's the other ordinance, please? I see a raise of hand from Attorney Bandoles.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just want to ask what is the duration of this, because May 14, I have a hearing also, so but I can always what you call this? Unahon lang ako maybe.
Yes, pwede, Honorable.
And I would suggest that the members of Darwin United Gays Association be invited in this, because technically they are the ones who are considered as beneficiaries of this ordinance. Thank you.
Duly noted on Councilor Bandoles. What's the other ordinance, please?
And an ordinance establishing the centralized emergency response system in the municipality of Dawin and allocating funds thereof. Authored by Honorable Annalisa A. Tinaco, Mr. Chair.
Sponsored.
Sponsored, rather, by Honorable Annalisa and authored by Honorable Jonah D. Alar, Mr.
Thank you
Chair.
very much. Okay, any other announcement? Okay, wala naman siguro, no? Hearing none, do I hear a motion to adjourn? Honorable Pascobello. Is that a motion? There's a motion from Councilor Pascobello to adjourn the 37th regular session. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Our 37th regular session is now adjourned. Enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. God bless.